Hey everyone, my name is Amanda Waldhart and you are here with Amanda'sInspirationStation.com. Thank you for joining me. I am hopping on 30 minutes early. I'm hopping on at 3:30 p.m. Central Time. And I'm hoping I'm in the right spot here. I'm just double checking. There we are. I was scheduled to come on at 4 p.m. Central Time, but my daughter has an appointment for the first time with someone else. It's a new doctor, and so I'm going to go with her. And I wanted to make sure that I had enough time. So I know I just gave you a very short notice, but the whole thing was very short notice for me as well. All right, so before we get started, I just have a tiny little bit of housekeeping. So we are in celebration right now, and that goes until February 29th. And we have this lovely celebration little brochure that has lots of goodies in there. But Stampin' Up! Has just added a few more, so I just want to go over real quick before we make the cards today. So 2 were added to the $100 order. So if you place an order for $100 before shipping and tax, besides the ones that are already in here, we have added 2 new ones. It's the Dragonfly Punch and then the 2023 new core colors, which Stampin' Right markers. Love them. That is right there alone. Just an awesome deal. I absolutely love that. And these are the new ones. So they have the new tip. For those that don't know, we redid our Stampin' Right markers on the writing side. So the tip is a little bit thicker. I don't know if you can really see that on camera. But it kind of has a round tip like our blends. Of course, these are water-based markers. Our blends are alcohol-based. So there is a difference. These are not meant for like blending. But for journaling in cards or scrapbooks or on projects, these are really nice now. Before they dried out. They dried out real quick. They weren't good. So these markers do have the new tips, so that's good. And then they added 8 more items to if you spend $50 or more before tax, then they added new ones. They have, let's see here, Sweet Thoughts, Memory, and More envelopes, the Stripes and Splatters embossing folder, the Robot Buddies card kit, and the Love This Memory notebook kit. Besides Me stamp set, Botanical Layers stamp set, Just Kidding designer series paper. That's in our mini right now. So you can actually get that for free. And then the other one that I like that to me is a steal is the Delightfully Electric 12 by 12, because this values at $30. And this is a big pack of paper. This is not our normal paper. So there's a lot more pieces to it. So little housekeeping, we've added some celebration items to for the rest of the remaining time. All right, so today we are going to go over and we're going to do some Valentine cards. Now, you may notice that 2 of them are very similar, and yes, they are. They're actually the exact same card. And I saw this card. It was actually made by one of Stampin' Up's artisan design team. And her name is Danny, and I will never say the last name right, so I'm just going to spell it. Danny, and it's D-Z-I-A-M-A. And she designed these. She is on Stampin' Up's artisan design team. And I just loved them. I loved the simplicity of them. I loved the texture behind them using the basic 3D embossing folders. That's a 3-pack. That is in our online exclusives. But I really loved how she took the bee punch, which I'm going to grab right now. She took the bee punch and she made, the wings are hearts. And she just punched out a bunch of different hearts using cardstock and then also the Be Mine designer series paper. Now the Seine is from the Heartfelt Hellos. And this one actually is a free celebration item too. So that's with a $50 purchase. But then on the inside, I added Happy Valentine's from the Be Mine stamp set. So I did add that. And the reason why I did 2 cards is because I wanted to share. So hers was like this. And I wanted to share how you can do the exact same card, just turning it a different way. And it just, sometimes it gives it a different look. So I wanted to share that. And then the other one I designed kind of pinging off of this look. So I did the same thing with white on white. And then the white scallop from the contour dies. But I added some of the Be Mine paper. This particular sheet of paper is by far my favorite out of the whole pack. I love the little honey jars. I just think it's so cute, and I love the hearts. So then I added the bee on there. But same thing, Happy Valentine's Day. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do these cards. And they're pretty simple, pretty fun. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this one up. So I have some hearts here that I've already punched out for the sake of the video. And I'm using basic white thick cardstock. Whenever I use it as the card base, I use the thick. Same with the very vanilla. I always use the thick. And I'm just folding in half. It's 5.5 by 8.5. Fold it in half. If you want to score it, by all means you can. That would be at 4.25. And then this white though is just our regular basic white, because I only use the thick for my card bases. So this is just the regular basic white. I've ran it through the 3D basic embossing folders, and I'm actually going to place this one flat. So I'm just adding another layer, and I love the polka dots. It just gives it a different texture. So I'm just going to lay that flat. Just like that. I have the scalloped contour die. Now this is the second from the largest scallop contour die. So I really like that size. It's honestly, I use it a lot. Now this one I am going to pop up, but you know what we're going to do? Let's do this one first. This one I am going to pop up, but I'm going to wait until I put all the goodies on it. And actually, since I'm going to leave all 3 of these cards out at the same time, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out all 3 of these pieces, since they're all the same. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp Love You More, Love You More, Love You More on all 3 pieces. So I'm going to get out my Memento ink here. And I have the Love You More. And so for this one, I'm going to stamp at the bottom right. This one is also the bottom right. Just make sure your sheet is changed. And then this one I'm going to do at the top right. And there you have it. So there's that. And then I will go ahead and I will take these 2 and put those off to the side because we don't need those right now. So for the bigger hearts, I'm just going to use my multi-adhesive green glue. But I am going to use for all the little ones, here's a little tip and trick. I like to take our mini glue dots whenever it's something tiny like this. And let's see, how many do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm literally going to just place these hearts over these glue dots, just like this. And then I'm going to set them aside and I will use them as I need them. And it doesn't matter how you put them on there. You're just going to, in the end, peel them off anyway. So I'm just going to set that aside there. All right, so I'm going to start with the bottom here. So I'm going to do, oops, dot, dot, not a lot. Kind of got a lot going on here. I must have squeezed it a little too hard. So I'm going to take this one and just kind of take some of that off because I don't want the glue to squeeze out of the bottom there. So I'm just going to place that one there. And I'm going to overlap, and I'm going to place that one there. And then this one looks like it actually was under. So I'm going to kind of tuck it under a little bit. Nice thing about using the adhesive multi-purpose glue is you actually have time to use it. So I'm going to do this. Now, sadly, this side, I don't have a bee on this side, but that's okay. I should have paid attention to that one because my bee was probably on the back side of that. Because when I punched them, I did make sure that I punched them for a bee, but the hearts are cute and it doesn't matter. All right, so now that I have that, I'm going to now just take these little hearts. I'm going to place them over top. And let's see here. Got that. And honestly, you can place them wherever you want to place them. I just randomly placed them where I wanted. So, and then there's that. And then I'll do another one right there. So there's that. And now I'm going to flip this over because I am going to pop this up with dimensionals. So really this is the only thing that I'm popping up with dimensionals because I placed the first layer that's embossed flat. I think that this embossing folder, it gives the illusion of height anyway. So then I'm just going to place that like that. Super cute. And then I'm going to open it up inside and we're going to stamp. I'm going to get my memento back out because we want to stamp the Happy Valentine's Day. I'm going to do that just like that. And then on these, I actually put a little heart inside. So let me, I thought I had a little sheet here, but let me grab one. I always feel like I'm prepared for these videos, but then I find out that I'm not. All right, so I'm just going to punch this out, and I'm just going to punch 3 of them because I'm going to do it for all 3 cards. So there's that. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I'm like, no, don't break on me. All right, so I'm just going to kind of lay those in there. And then I'll get out my mini glue dots again and place it on there. And then I'm just going to angle it like that. So super cute card. Love it. It's simple. It's cute. It's just, but it's got a lot going on, right? Like it's punching, which is easy. It's embossing and just stamping some sayings. Super cute. So let's go ahead and do the exact same one that's in the opposite direction. Since we now know what we're doing here. So again, we're going to take our card base, fold it in half. I'm going to use my bone folder here to burnish the crease. Yeah, my glue is it's got some extra coming out here. I must just didn't open it to get the air. All right. I'm going to place that flat. And then we're going to turn that because that's going to go that way. And now this time we're going to have our hearts going in a different direction. And I'm actually going to pay attention. So this is the back side of this heart. So let's see which bee one I like best. I like this one because you can see there are 2 faces. So I'm going to use that one. And then I'm going to pull this back. And we're going to place these little hearts on my glue dots. I like how easy that is. And I feel like I'm missing some hearts here. Got some right here that we're going to use. Because I need a little tiny one of the little hearts. There we go. We're going to use this guy. 2. All right, so let's now go ahead and get started. We're going to place our sweet sorbet one right there. I already decided that I like the back of that one better, so we're going to place that like this. And I'm just kind of overlapping these cards, or these hearts. All right, so I'll be honest. I really feel like that one needs a B. So when this video is done, this is my crazy, I will punch out another one and I will just lay it over there. Oh, and look, I just found that little heart. Okay, so now we're going to place that there. Got a little heart there. Do the blue one. Do another little sweet sorbet there. Let's place this one up on top. That one's going to be my inside. And then we'll place this one over here. Perfect. And now we'll flip this over and we will pop this piece up. And, oh, let me make sure, yep, I have it opening in the right direction. So there's that. And then we're going to stamp again on the inside. Happy Valentine's Day. This is where you, if you have little kids or, you know, get them to help by punching out a bunch of hearts and then just placing them down. So again, we have the 2. Yeah, it looks better with the B. So I'm going to show the one with the B. I like the little B. So it's the same card, just different direction. All right. And then we have this one with the actual B. He's my favorite. So we're going to go ahead and do this last one. So this one, again, card base. Use your bone folder. And I really, really like these 3D embossing folders that come in the 3-pack. That's on our online exclusives. Really, really like those. And if you don't have those yet, you might want to put those on your wish list. Those are really nice. I really like those. And they're 30, so they're $30, but you get 3 of them. I'm going to line this little piece up that is 1 inch wide by, and I believe it's, you know what am I going to say? Because I don't know. 4. So it's 1 by 4. And then I already punched this out. I said this in another video, so let me just share this. You know, the golden rule is usually to stamp first and then punch. That generally is the golden rule. However, every once in a while, I find that there is a certain punch that I would rather punch it. It's easier for me to punch it and then stamp it. That may not be the case for you. So by all means, I would do what's easiest for you. I just find that it's easier for me. Now, my black is kind of faded in little spots here. I don't know if you can see that. I don't really care for that. So I'm going to take my dark black blend and I'm just going to kind of go over it to make it so that it's jet black. Do that. There we go. And then I need to make the little bee's face. So I got a little stamp for that. And yeah, for some reason, this is just easier for me to have this one punched. And I'm stamping his wings right on top of a piece that's like the plaid piece, just to kind of give it a little bit more. I don't need that anymore. So I'm going to use the glue dots again on the corner of this, of the wing. And that is how I'm just going to attach it then on the back here. I am going to flip this over because I'm going to use dimensionals. Oh, see, I need to put a dimensional on the other wing. It'll drive me crazy if I don't. OCD. I'm going to go with that. All right, so now I'm just going to kind of angle him flying there. And then, oh, I am going to need another one of these hearts. So I'll punch another one for the inside. Because I'm going to place that heart right there. And we'll flip this over again. We're going to use dimensionals to pop it up. And I always put a dimensional in the center. Well, first of all, I love dimensionals, so I probably overuse dimensionals. Some of you may not overuse them. I just do because I like them. But I always make sure I put one in the center because you don't want it to be puffy all the way around the side and then the center just kind of sags. You don't want that. All right, so again, I'm going to stamp on the inside. I guess I do need this one more time because I'm going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day. And then I'm going to punch out one more of these little hearts. And use the glue dot again. And I'm going to place that right there. All right, that's my easy peasy cards, my little Valentine cards. Again, these were inspired by one of Stampin' Up's artisan design team. And her name is Danny. Super, I loved it. It's just the simplicity of it, but yet I love the texture. I loved all the colors with the hearts. Super cute. And so this was her card. So then I did a spin to change it to the other direction. And then I also turned around and then did a spin with these. So it kind of, she inspired me to create differently and the same at the same time. All right. Thank you guys for watching me. If you are not a subscriber to my Facebook channel, I'd love for you to follow me. And if you need any products, remember you have until February 29th for celebration to get free product. And remember, we added new stuff. You can shop right at amandasinspirationstation.com. All right. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.